Welcome back to another episode of Brobbey'S Boys, starting this episode off strong with a base hero pack. Now, I did unfortunately get Rui Costa. Well, I say unfortunately, he does actually help my team massively, which we'll look at the end of the episode, but in today's episode, it is my champs gameplay, champs rewards, and as you can see, this is obviously who I got. At first, I thought it was actually not very good, but for my team, he was actually massive, so we'll head into the champs gameplay. Into the champs gameplay we go. Now, I will say that I did only get 7 wins, but you're only going to see 6 matches because my 7th win, I actually just completely forgot to record. I was just chatting to the boys last night and I forgot to press record. So that's why you're only going to see 6 games, but I did actually get 7 wins. And looking at the gameplay this week, I mean, God, it was just sweaty as hell. Playing on a Friday night, I mean, wow. Some of the people are just unbelievably sweaty. I know from my gameplay, I play like an absolute rat, but this year especially, you sort of have to, especially as Sweeper Keeper seems to be incredibly overpowered. When you hold down Y or triangle, your goalkeeper 9 times out of 10 actually wins that ball now, and unlike every other variation of this game, you basically could always just ball roll past the goalkeeper, tuck it into an empty net. This time, the goalkeeper actually dives at the striker's feet, and I keep on trying to play like it's FC24, but realistically that's why I swapped to 2 strikers up top so that I could sweat it. And to be honest, it actually feels a lot like FIFA 14 again, and a lot of people hold that game in really high regard. For me, it was the first time that I played Ultimate Team. In reality, I mean, it was actually such a bad game, but it's just because of nostalgia that people loved it. I'm not saying that it was bad, however, it definitely was not actually the best gameplay, and it's just disappointing because Thuram and Brobbey are really holding this team up. However, with all that being said, I'll be back with my champs rewards very shortly. Okay, so into the champs rewards we go. I completely forgot to actually show the first screen. I did get 7 wins, I can't actually remember what rank it is, but as you can see from the first 2 86 pluses, I actually got Hegerberg twice. Very disappointing, especially as I thought one of them might have been Haaland. Obviously not. Team of the week, player pack. Just discard at this point. Unfortunately, the market's just on the floor. But then in my first 77 times 7, I did get a total rush. First owner, Cesar Azpilicueta, and quite happy with it. At least I've gotten a promo card this time. And then the final pack is another 77 by 7. But did I get anything good? No. Unfortunately, I did not. Okay, so to round off this episode, very quickly just looking at my team, and well, to be honest, nothing's really changed. The only change is Rui Costa is now in at cam. As you can see, all 15 games played in champs, 3 goals, 8 assists. To be honest, he's actually a really decent card. He's got the player role plus in playmaker, good play styles, then his actual in-game stats, very good, and 4-star. I was actually slightly disappointed at first when I saw it was Costa, but then when I realised that he's Serie A and actually worked for my team, I was quite happy. As you can see, Fratesi is now on the bench. The bench, to be honest, is looking rather mid. I do need to get a striker on there. because sometimes I need to take Thuram or Brobbey off and I just have absolutely no option. Brobbey, 110 games, 163 goals and 50 assists. He's now 4-star, 4-star. His stats are starting to look quite decent. And as I've said before, 92 strength. He's just an absolute monster on the ball. Then Thuram, 51 games, 57 goals, 27 assists. I mean, I'm actually amazed at how good this card is. Obviously, he's going to be in my team for a rather long time until someone better comes along. And realistically, I don't think I'm going to make any changes until there's a card that I just go, wow, I need that in my team. So if you have enjoyed this episode of Brobbey's Boys, drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, but for now, I'll see you in the next one.